What one thing do you do with your husband without fail? A morning cup of coffee? Weekend exercise? Dinner together each night? But don't feel badly if a one thing is difficult to do right now in your marriage. I get that. A year ago, my husband and I made a pact that we'd walk every single day together, hand in hand, for 1 year. To celebrate that, we planned a 10-mile anniversary hike. Yep, 10 miles without stopping. In these next few minutes, I'll share the unexpected twists and turns of that 10-mile hike and 7 ways this hike relates to what you might be feeling right now in your difficult marriage. The week before our 10-mile walk, we drove the route so I could get a feel for it. Dave asked me, did seeing the route cause more stress or help? Strangely, it calmed me down. He knows me very well. We planned our snacks, water, clothing, start time, and our celebration brunch afterwards. With it being spring, we looked forward to a sunny day for our 6 o'clock start. In Colorado, you never know. The day before our walk, the weather changed drastically. Forecasted heavy rain, sleet, and some snow made us reevaluate our chosen route. It was going to be too muddy. We scoured the map for better options and prayed the weather would give us a window since we couldn't break our streak now. 10 miles in heavy snow sounded awful. Please God, not heavy snow. That day we woke to dense fog. We added an additional layer of clothing and rain jackets and climbed in the truck to head to our new route. To make this milestone walk, we decided to start out on the right foot, literally. Bundled in multiple layers, we took our first step on the 10-mile journey in thick fog. Later, I would reflect on how similar this fog felt to walking through our recovery journey together. When Dave confessed his addiction to pornography over 13 years ago, at first I couldn't see anything, not a solution or a reason why. It was disorienting, just like this fog. I knew it looked bad, and I didn't want to have to walk this path. About 1.5 miles into the hike, the fog left, but the rain started. Slowly, more like a mist at first, but then it picked up. We paused to grab our windbreakers and threw them on over our coats and kept moving toward our goal. As we walked, I reflected on how far Dave and I have come, not just on this giant walk. I wish in life I'd always prepared for the unexpected as well as we did that day. Often when the rain starts in my life, I soldier on when I could pause and add a layer of God's protection for those wet steps. Now I have a good mental reminder to do just that. Less than 1 mile later, it started sleeting with a cold wind. I pulled my hood up over my knit cap snugly and shoved my hands into my pockets to keep the gloves as dry as possible. Remember, this is springtime. Bikers commuting to work hollered, "On your right!" as they navigated the wider stretch of the walkway. We noticed the budding trees and saw a new Frisbee golf area near a local park. Could that be some blue sky? Yes! Maybe the weather would cooperate now. Not so much. Rain now with ice crystals. Sleet. Stopping under a bridge, we switched to heavier rain jackets and grabbed some fluids. The electrolyte solution provided our needed boost. Then the snow started. Wet flakes covered my glasses to the point I decided to walk without them. Weirdly, I could actually see better. About 3 miles from our goal, the wind blasted me nearly off my feet. Thankfully, Dave's strong arm kept me from falling flat. Seriously? I groused to God. You couldn't hold off the wind just a few more miles? I'm tired, cold, wet, and now I have to deal with high wind? Dave kindly switched sides with me to block most of the wind. I love this man. 1 mile to go. The snow stopped, and even though I was tired, I knew I could finish. I would make the 10 miles today. It really wasn't so bad. Then I saw the steep hill. This is Colorado, so hills are common, but looking at this hill, I felt defeated. Dave grabbed my hand firmly, nodded at me, and started up the incline. In just 20 yards, my calves screamed with the added stretch. Now I felt tired, sore, and grouchy. And I was wet. No glasses to clearly see where I was going. Cold, more wind. Ugh, why did I agree to this? Well, the path leveled out and then went up again. I could see the finish line. There was our truck, not much farther. 10.6 miles. We did it. Goal accomplished. We high-fived as we crossed the finish line. By seeing the seed of failure in every success, we remain humble. By seeing the seed of success in every failure, we remain hopeful, Paul Meyer says. Healing feels like this hike. Foggy days. How many times have you felt like you couldn't see anything? You stand in one spot and wonder where to go or what to do. The pain from betrayal or discovering your husband's porn addiction swirls around you, making it difficult to concentrate on anything else. You might as well walk in deep fog because that's what life feels like. Gray, heavy, disorienting. You should know the milestones, but you can't see much beyond the end of your foot. It's easy to trip on this path. Rainy mist. Just when the fog lifts and you think you might get your bearings, the rain starts. Little discoveries about hidden accounts, websites, other lies open your eyes to your current reality. Tears of betrayal and anger flood your face. Wet and cold, you wonder where you can find shelter. You can't see the end goal. Is it possible to recover and be healthy? You keep moving, thankful the fog has lifted somewhat, but wondering if you have what it takes to get to your goal. Others go on with life around you, oblivious to your pain. Sunny break. He confesses the addiction and says he wants help. You breathe a sigh of relief. Finally, you believe you will make it. The warmth of the sun begins to thaw the frozen, wounded places in your heart, mind, and soul. Hope blooms. You remember why you started this journey together. Sleet. You knew his recovery would take some time and effort. However, when the cold reality hits that you need help as well, you understand this won't be over in a week or two. Will you make it to the finish line? You might feel discouraged. Snowfall. As your mind comprehends the depths of your wounds, your heart freezes over. Questions constantly assault every waking moment. How could he do this? What did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? How could he trade me for something so fake and awful as porn? Just when you thought you were coming out, you discover there's more. Windy blast. Though you've committed to work through this recovery together, the realities of the addiction almost knock you off your feet. Could he lose his job? How do we tell the kids? What about our extended family and friends? Is anyone safe? Thankfully, this windy blast doesn't last long, but it drains your remaining reserves. It's time to find ways to block the wind. Steep climb. The road to recovery isn't flat or simple. It's strewn with pebbles, rocks, boulders, hills, valleys, and even a few mountains. Do you have the strength to conquer each challenge? Even just one more? Will you choose to hold hands and help each other through the remaining challenges to reach your goal? Do you have the supplies you need? While your heart and mind reach for recovery, your energy wanes. Is the battle worth it? It is worth it. Our all-weather 10-mile hike reminded me of each step in our healing process. Some days we feel that cold, windy blast again as we deal with a new level of wholeness. God, in his word in 1 Corinthians 10, says that he provides the way through every circumstance. But that doesn't mean we won't have to deal with the struggle. But because God loves you and me more than we can comprehend, he allows us to face these issues when we're ready, not before. I really love that about God. Where are you on your healing journey? If you need someone to talk to, please hop over to KirstenDSamuel.com and click the blue button. Let's talk.